It's a very exciting day. It is package day, as you can see. This one, I already know. It's from the Washi Tape Shop, so let's jump into it and have a look at the goodies they sent our way. I do, of course, already have a review of a Washi Tape Shop notebook on my channel. So rather than doing a review of every single journal that we have in this haul, we're going to have a look at them each individually and then look at the general features that all of them share. The washi tape and washi stickers we will get to looking at, along with playing around with them a bit, but make sure to check out the timestamps in the description box, just if you want to jump around and look at certain parts in particular. As you can see, the Washi Tape Shop sent me not one, not two, but they were kind enough to send me 3 notebooks. Each of these are wrapped in plastic, just a thin plastic so that they're protected from the elements, so it'll arrive to you without any water damage, which is always nice. This one obviously is just the journal wrapped in plastic itself, and then these 2 are in boxes. So let's get this plastic off and have a look at all of them. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's holographic. I love holographic gilding. Fucking cute. We're gonna have a look at these one by one. So starting with this one, putting the other 2 to the side. This one is listed as the Sunset Beach Bullet Journal and is one of their small journals. So in terms of sizing, we have 10.5 centimeters across by 14 centimeters down by 1.8 centimeters deep. I have a couple of other notebooks here for a size comparison. So this is the Archer and Olive pocket size and the Archer and Olive B6, but this one's kind of in between. So a similar height to the pocket size, a little bit wider, not as big as the B6 though. You can see we have a super pretty sunset beach design on this though, with some little holographic ocean spray dots, and the design continues over onto the back. Taking a look at our other structural features, you can see that we have gilded edges with holographic gilding, and it is so beautiful! I love holographic gilding so much. And that paper does sit nicely away from the edge within the front and back cover, so it's going to be well protected. We don't have a pen loop, but if we open it up, you can see we do have an elastic closure, a little purple elastic, which is pretty super cute, and it is a really sturdy elastic. So not a lot of kind of stretch to it. You can see that if I pull my finger up, it kind of brings the notebook with me, but it means that your notebook will stay closed. In the back, we also have a gusseted pocket, and in terms of the size of that pocket, that is 7.7 centimeters deep by 12.8 centimeters tall. Opening up to the middle, and you can see we do have 3 bookmarks, and the colors of these very nicely match the journal itself. So we've got a pale blue, a white, and a pale pink, and all of those are long enough to stick out the bottom of the journal, so you can actually use them as bookmarks. We open it up and train the page down. You can see that it does nicely lay flat. There's going to be no issues with writing along the spine edge of any of your pages. In terms of layout features, we have a blank inside cover, and then we open up into the first dot grid page, which, as per usual, is stuck to that first layer of paper. This paper is more of a paper than a thick card though. The dot grid is 5mm, and in terms of dimensions, it is 9 centimeters across, or 18 squares, or 19 dots, and 12.5 centimeters down, or 25 squares, or 26 dots. The pages aren't numbered, and you can see the dot grid is a non-obtrusive grey. So still noticeable, but not really super dark. In terms of the paper features, we have 160 dot grid pages in here, and our paper GSM is 120. In terms of the colouring of the paper, this is what I would call an ivory, so it's a very light kind of yellow creamy colour. Comparing it to regular cartridge paper, you can see the cartridge paper is a lot more white, so this paper offers a lot more warmth. We are going to do a pen test, just not in this little journal because it's just too cute to write in right now. Having a look at one of the larger journals instead. So you can see this one came in that nice kind of white recycled paper box, and it has this little piece of vellum to protect our journal. We gently open that up. That's gorgeous. While the last one was the small size journal, this one is the large size journal, and this is in the floating cloud design. Having a look at it compared to our last journal that we reviewed from the Washi Tape Shop, this one's an A5, whereas this one is much more like a B6 size. So you can see it's very comparable in size to the Archer and Olive B6. The features of this one are essentially the same as the last notebook, just in a bigger size. So we have that super pretty design on the front and back with the holographic foiling. The cover has a smooth matte finish and the pages sit nicely within the journal so that they're not too close to the edge and they're going to be protected. The edges of the paper also have that holographic gilding, which is super gorgeous, and we have a nice sturdy elastic to keep the journal closed, this time in pale blue. There's a gusseted pocket in the back of the notebook, but the dimensions of this one are 10.2 centimeters by 17 centimeters. We again have 3 bookmarks, this time in cream, white, and blue. And again, these are long enough to stick out the end of the notebook so they can be used as bookmarks. The inside cover is again blank with nothing printed in it, and the notebook does lie flat when the pages are trained down. In terms of the space available on each page, we have 11.5 centimeters across, or 23 dot grid spaces, or 24 dots, and 16.5 centimeters down, or 33 spaces, or 34 dots. This makes it bigger than the Archer and Olive V6 by 1 square across and 1 square down. On this back page here is where we're going to put in that pen test. As we typically like to do, for any of the pens that you in theory could be colouring in with in your bullet journal, I've made sure to do a couple of strips of colour going over multiple times. So working from left to right in those 4 dot grid spaces, we have going over once, twice, 3 times and 4 times. For the Ziegling coloured dot marker, I've also put in a variety of sizes of dots, so applying different amounts of pressure, going from least on the left to most on the right. For the smear test, I'm using 2 different pens, so the Papermate Flare pen and the Zig Clean Colour dot marker, and testing them both with 1 second of wait time, 5 seconds, 10 and 20. As you can see from the smear test, we had a decent amount of smearing on pretty much anything that was 10 seconds or less. The 10 seconds in the Flare pen actually did better than the 20 seconds, so that's a little bit interesting. But as you can see, the Zig Clean Colour dot, we did get smearing for 10, just a little bit, 5 and definitely 1. The 20 second on that one did pretty okay. Maybe a tiny amount of smearing, but hard to tell if that's actually the pen or just some ink on my finger. Flipping this way first though and having a look, we do definitely have some shadowing here because the paper is thinner, so that is to be expected. Essentially everything shadows, including the HB pencil. Once you write on this page though, it's probably not going to be so noticeable because the contrast between the ink that's actually on this page versus the stuff underneath will be pretty high. But flipping back to see what we have in terms of ghosting and bleeding, you can see we certainly got bleed through on the Sharpie and the line painter, as to be expected. They are alcohol based. The Caron marker being as juicy as it is, we do have some bleed through there. So it started off as ghosting, but we're kind of getting into the territory of bleed through. The Uniball Air Micro has some small amounts of bleed through, like very small amounts of bleed through, and pretty much everything else ghosted. We didn't have any ghosting on the HB pencil though. In terms of feathering, we also had a small amount of feathering on the Pilot Sign pen, and then larger amounts of feathering on the Uniball Air Micro and the Caron marker. So that's 2 journals down, going and having a look at our last one. Opening it up and taking off the sticker nice and gently. Oh, super pretty. This is another B6 size notebook, but this is the Phases design. So it has a matte black finish, but with holographic foiling to give us these little moon phases, some little stars, and on the back we have some more of those stars. This design is probably my favorite of the 3, though I am usually drawn towards things that are a bit more celestial and a bit darker of a color palette. Beautiful holographic gilding, which I love. Elastic closure, gusseted pocket, no pen loop, essentially all of the same features that we had in the last one. In terms of the bookmarks, we again have 3. We've got a black one, a very light grey, and a white, which kind of matches with the whole color palette that we're working with here. As we said, a lot of the features are the same, so we're not going to go into depth with the features of this one because we've kind of already talked about it. Instead, what we're going to look at are the washi tapes and washi stickers. So you can see we have 4 different packages here. We have the Flower Corridor wide washi tape, the full Cappella washi tape sticker set, the Trick or Treat washi tape sticker set, and the Halloween Night washi tape set. I think the order we're going to do this in is going to be this way. We're going to go this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. Yeah. So first unwrapping our Flower Corridor wide washi tapes. Okay, I will just have to say, I love the Washi Tape Shop's washies. I think they're absolutely excellent. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard about the washi tape shop, I was skeptical. I wasn't too sure what to expect when it came to their washies. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. So, taking off the little seal here. As you can see, this is one of their PET tapes. So the tape is printed on this kind of like clear plastic. And as you can see, it has a glossy finish. When you peel it up, so you can see this is indeed sticky, it has that clear backing to it, so you're not going to see the edges of the tape when you stick it to your page. This means that you effectively just get the design on the paper, which is pretty cute. As you can see, we have a range of different floral designs on this one. So we've got, let's see, how long does it take to repeat? Okay, I'm going to see how many we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we get to the repeat. So 15 individual designs to work through here. They're so freaking gorgeous. The next set we have is the full Cappella washi tape sticker set. Now, I will say that washi stickers are something that I'm fairly new to, but they are actually the coolest idea ever. So you effectively have stickers on a washi tape roll. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the cut marks around our individual stickers. So you just unroll it, peel them off, stick them to your page. Each of the tapes are so super cute, and they have those classic fall vibes. Each of them offers a bunch of different stickers that you can use to decorate your planner, depending on whether you're going with like a Thanksgiving theme, or just a general fall or autumn theme, or really just cause. My favorite from this set would probably have to be the fall leaves, because I just think it'd make a really cute theme. This set offers 70 unique designs and over 900 washi stickers, which is pretty impressive. I'm actually like apocalyptically excited to use this when it's actually fall for me, because I'm in the southern hemisphere. My fall or autumn isn't until like March next year, but super cute. The next set we have is another washi tape sticker set, and this is the Trick or Treat washi tape sticker set. Guys, just look at how dang adorable this is. Oh my god, it would make such a brilliant theme. I love that they're all like in the same color palette, and they're so flippin' cute. Okay, we need to actually look at them individually. Huh. As you can see, this one comes as a 4-piece set. So we have 2 washi tapes and then 2 sets of washi stickers. Oh, that's so cool. It's not all bats, because I was like, oh yeah, I could do little bats, but like we've got little bats, see? Little bats, and little ghosties and spiders, and little like tombstones and coffins and stuff, and little like witchy things, like witches' hats, and then back to the bats. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's actually so super cute. Look at the little ghosties. It's so cute. As you can see, this is all paper-backed tape, which is really nice because then the tape itself is like super thin. It feels very quality. On this tape, we have pumpkins and the witch's hat and little skulls and eyeballs and bones and bats. Oh, look at the little bats. And then back to the little pumpkin. That's pretty cute. These would make for kind of like nice header elements. Like if you just cut out that kind of part and put it on a header, or the bats and put that on a header, with little spideys. This is like a very cute design. I really like this one. Onto the washi stickers. Our first one is very much like a trick-or-treating, kind of like Halloween pumpkin vibe, with a whole bunch of very cutely designed sweets. Whereas the second one is a bit more like Halloween ghosts and ghouls. So we've got some ghosties, a zombie hand, a bat, some potion bottles, that kind of stuff. I'm now distinctly having trouble picking which set is my favorite because this is just such a perfect little set. Like, as I said, all the colors really tie in well together. This would be perfect for like a month-long theme that you don't want to have to try very hard at making things cohesive because they're all in the same color family, they all have the same cute design, they work really well together. Our next one is another Halloween themed one, and this is the Halloween Night washi tape set. This one comes with 6 tapes in a variety of sizes. So we have the 37mm, 2 of the 27mm, 2 of the 17mm, and 1 of the 7mm. These two have a horizontal design, so to see it the correct way up, you'd lay the tape horizontally. These three have a vertical design, so to see it in the correct orientation, you'd lay it vertically. This one doesn't matter so much, it's just some little pumpkins. It's pretty cute. Hopefully you can see those little pumpkins in there. If I had to argue a direction, I would say that this is a vertical one as well, so the pattern goes down the washi like this. But having a look at the designs of these washi tapes, these ones are a little bit more eclectic, so they don't necessarily all match each other, but they are all in that Halloween theme, and they're all super cute. If I had to pick my favourite from this set, it would probably be the little ghosties on the pink, or possibly the little skulls on the black. The one on the peachy colour is a little bit more subtle, so hopefully you can see our very cute design we have here. Quite a cute stash though, and thank you again to the Washi Tape Shop for sending me these goodies. If you wanted any of the supplies we looked at today, do be sure to check the description box below, and of course remember you can use my code JASHI10 for 10% off your order. Having a look instead at one of our larger journals. Okay, we actually need to check to make sure it's the right one, because I want to open up the moon ones last. I think that's all I want to talk about today. This is another B-size. Where the planet is, you can be one too, 'cause saving our planet is the thing to do. I love my washi, and if it's quite alright, I want my washi. No idea how to use this. It's got little bats. I love little bats. Ugh, washi stickers are the coolest idea ever. Such a cute collection of notebooks, and the washi tapes are so freaking pretty. As mentioned, if you wanted to grab yourself anything from the Washi Tape Shop, you can use my code JASHI10 for 10% off your order. So be sure to jump into the description box below where we have a link to their website where you can check out all of the goodies we had in today's video. I need to go find these pretty ones at home. If you wanted to see an example of how you could use those Halloween washi tapes though, be sure to check out the video we have linked here, or if you're looking for more stationery haul content, the playlist down the bottom is where it's at. As always team, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye!